Hey, my name is Bailey Morrison, and going through Module 5, I'm going to tell you different things that stood out to me with the mating discussion and getting married. Keep in mind, I am married and I already have a kid, so I'm a little biased in certain areas, I guess. The first thing, one thing learned from social factors on the selection of life partner. Reading through that, really I did learn these things. I didn't already know some of these things, but really it was stuff that like really shocked me. Some states require you to get a medical exam to get your marriage license. Some have a waiting period before you get approved for your marriage license. Like how are they gonna tell you? And then three, some states they'll give you a marriage license and it'll expire without the wedding. Well, why you gotta have a wedding if you don't want one? But another thing that I wondered when I had to go get mine and pay $75 for is why do we have to pay for it in the first place? Anyway, the next thing is which reason why people marry sparked my curiosity, and what sparked my curiosity the most was that it seemed like because it was listed 205 to 207. And as I was looking, I had to double check and make sure I had the right pages because I was like, most of this content seems like reason why not to marry. So that sparked my curiosity the most. And then which theory seems more valid? I will say that as a whole, I think people unconsciously do the psychodynamic theory more. I don't really know why. I just feel that way, like deep down. But I feel like for me, I feel like people that have healthy, secure attachment as a child would experience the psychodynamic theory. So I guess I do know that's my answer. But I feel like for me personally, since I had an insecure attachment with my parents, I feel like for me, it's more of a needs theory just because for one, like people say, you either turn into your parents or you're the exact opposite of your parents. I consciously make decisions every day in my life, all day long, to say, I do not want to be my mother. So I constantly am doing things to make myself not like my mother. And I love my dad dearly, but I would not want to marry my dad, and my husband is not my dad. So, no, I actively tried to get the furthest away from my parents that I could. And then one thing that interests me from the videos was I chose the video about in-laws because I feel like I do not have the stereotypical in-law relationship. I love my in-laws, but I think a part of that is because my husband and I started dating when I was 15 years old. I just turned 15 years old. So his parents, and I didn't have, the best home life in the world. So his parents were my parents. His house was my safe place. So I went over there and got nurture from them that I wasn't receiving elsewhere. So I have the best relationship with my in-laws. And that's not to say that we don't butt heads, but I butt heads with people in general because I have a strong personality. I just butt heads in general. But I did understand everything that he was saying, and I think that he made very valid points about addressing everything respectfully and everything in a respectful manner, I guess, because you don't want to you don't want to ruin ties with anybody because at the end of the day, that is your spouse's parents. And as the parents, because my son will have a wife one day and they'll have children, hopefully. And I hope she likes me and I hope I like her. But if I don't, I just hope that he's happy.